Hello, friends. Welcome and greetings to you. Today, I would like to introduce you to a wonderful new children's book of virtue entitled The Amazing Adventures of Cind. You are cordially invited to explore this book with me that is designed to become a bedtime classic that teaches children lessons of love and friendship and life's little wonders with these. Hello, my name is Patricia Pearson. I'm a former school teacher, now by profession and nature a registered nurse. And in my role, I try to bring healing, smiles, and happiness to those I come in contact with as often as I can. I was inspired to write this little book of virtue to bring happiness, adventure, and healing into the lives of children, boys and girls that are especially unable to experience the wonders of nature due to illnesses or other circumstances. Would you please join me as we take a sneak peek into the book's characters as they unfold and as they develop, and as I conveyed my interest and my ideas to the artist. The ongoing behind the scenes creative processes will strike you as you meet Miss Cind, my lovable friend, main character, and protagonist. And here we go, the adventures, amazing adventures of Cind. This children's book will teach boys and girls about friendship and life's little wonders in this hassled world that we live in. As you can see the world of Cind unfolding, this is the undeveloped, raw world. As you can see the trees, the population is not fully realized as yet. But as it comes to mind how Cind's world would be, and I am sharing what the illustrator he's developing this world of Cind's. Now here is my little Cind, my rambunctious, lovable protagonist. Please meet her as she looks at her shadow in the water and smiles with the flowers and the bees. You can see her loveliness. To know her is to love her. Cind's world is one that is populated with lovable, gentle animals that are family. She has memorable characters in the story. She loves to explore the wonders of the trees and the flowers and the bees, and she counts the clouds, and she giggles at the sound of the babbling brook that meanders through our family's farm. That's the little Cind that you will come to love. She loves to dress up like ordinary girls for church, and she just bubbles as she dips her feet in the stream and enjoy life like a little girl who loves life. Creating Cind has been a process, and as you can see, Scruffy, her best friend, is missing in the slide. When I created Cind, I knew about this little girl. She loved to explore, and she loved to dream. She reminded me of my childhood. I loved to dream big, and I continued to write about her. As I got to know her, I loved her more. How could I help but love Cindy Ham's character? The illustrations also show the transformation that is taking place as Cindy comes to life in the artist's illustration. As the artist is understanding uh, the thoughts I am conveying to him about Cindy. The illustration started out as a simple sketch, as you can see, based on the storyline and the character description, but it continues to evolve as I communicated my vision of Cindy's world to my illustrator. Cindy is gaining more color. Her surrounding is getting to be more alive as the artist understands my vision of Cindy. And Cindy's constant companion and co-adventurer, her dog Scuffy, are together in this life. Scuffy, her adventuring companion, joins Cindy. Scuffy is always enthusiastic about each adventure, but he often manages to evade the consequences of undone chores and unheeded warnings. Scruffy is still in the process of being realized and soon will more closely resemble the real Scruffy that I envisioned. Now this looks more like the real Scruffy, but let's see what the artist thinks. The wonders of counting sheep. The artist has some delay in conveying my thoughts about Scruffy, but here he is depicting Cindy's ambition to learn and to apply knowledge and her reading and her counting skill that she learns from her mom. Obviously, she is homeschooled. So in the scene, we can see Cindy applying her new counting skills by counting the clouds and even attempting to count all the stars at night after mom puts her to bed. One night she finally counts white fluffy clouds and hums a tune before falling asleep. As we can see, Bobby is emerging in the story, and he scuttles along to catch up with Cindy, who has all the boundless energy. Bobby is a little brother, always tagging along his sister Cindy on her adventures, but he's never quite able to keep up with his big sister's boundless bundle of energy and Scruffy's yelps of enthusiasm. So let's see how Bobby's emerging experience continues. Often, as you can see, Cindy's little brother Bobby is always tagging along on Cindy's and Scruffy's adventure is coming to life. Bobby is never quite able to keep up with his sister's boundless bundle of energy and Scruffy's yelps of enthusiasm. But Bobby never gives up. Often the three adventurers can be found exploring the life's little wonders in nature together. As you can see, Scruffy is right on Cindy's heels. They are learning valuable lessons about life's little wonders together. Cindy, Scruffy, and Bobby scuttling behind. Here's the hardest final proposed version of the real Scruffy, with Bobby scuttling way behind and Cindy leading the bunch. Fun adventures. The story is coming to life, and Cindy is having a ball. As you can see, Cindy's accomplice is on the ground, yelping. The birds are chirping, sweet notes of music, and Cindy thought she would have some fun. She may even sing like the birds, she thought. But Scuffy has other plans. The bird adventure continues. And as you can see, the vivacious little Cindy is not very happy that Scruffy at the root of the tree is yelping and trying to get her attention. I have to have some, he insinuates, or you must come down. Now as the story unfolds, you can see more life coming in the story where Cindy is having the bird experience. The bird continues to sing sweet notes of music, but Cindy's cheeks are more alive. In this depiction of the hardest version here in this proposed final rendition, Cindy looks a little more mature and Scruffy seems a little more intent. So the saga continues and the development and evolving of the story continues. As you can see, this book is populated with many delightful characters, including Cindy, who's the adventurous, have the spirit of and boundless energy, and there is a number of adventurous scenes that she and Scruffy and Bobby are involved with. Other characters are yet to be illustrated, however, such as Mother, the all-knowing rescue worker, Daddy, the coach potato, and Jake, the old country store owner with the crusty old chuckle, who tells the same old story every time. And as you can see, a little Cindy, so lovable and rambunctious. Now what can you do as a generous backer? You can help boys and girls by providing them seed money for the first print run of this little book of virtue. By funding this project, backers like yourself, who are so generous at heart, will ensure that a copy of this beautiful little book is placed in the hands of every child struggling with a debilitating disease. As this book is about to be fully developed and is scheduled for worldwide publication. Won't you please help me to get this inspiring story into the hands, hearts, and minds of future little Cindys and Bobbies? As you can see Cindy sitting by the wishing well. She talks to the bees and giggles at the stream, and she says a prayer. Oh, wishing well, my wishing well, send me generous backers, please, so I can my story tell to little boys and girls like me, both near and far across the sea. Amen. Won't you help my little Cindy? She wants to demonstrate her amazing adventures. You can view my project at the website below. I thank you for your time and I look forward to your support and working with you so that this amazing story can be realized and placed in the hands of little boys and girls who will be eternally grateful to you. Let's do it together. Thank you.